Happy Friday. It is Friday in Pleasanton, California. I am thrilled to be here. First thing you're going to notice is I'm not talking with a microphone, so the audio is going to be different. That's part of the story, so we'll get to that, but yeah, that's changed for now. Last we left off, I took the train, and then from the train, I got off in the middle of Pleasanton. This time I didn't walk all the way here, I took the bus. No, I took an Uber, or a Lyft technically, but yeah, I took that, and then I got here, and then I went out on more adventures after I checked in. So checked in the hotel, got my stuff all sorted out, and then just got on the road, not jogging, but walking, and then another Uber. It was a day of Ubers, or Lyft, I should say. It's a day of Lyfts, it's not Uber. But that is part of the story, is that I took 3 yesterday. Was it? No, maybe 4? I took 4. Wow, that's expensive. I mean, it was only like $10 each. First one was 20, but each driver was a little different. The first one that picked me up in Seattle was, yeah, nice, very pleasant. Didn't talk much, I don't think, right? Yeah, didn't talk much. A little bit at first, and then not much. Yeah, I guess about 50%. I didn't really tip because I thought, oh, good review, good 5-star, but I didn't really tip because, I don't know, it just seemed like a non-tipping thing. And these places, the sites, they do like $4 promotion or $3 promotion or whatever. They just say, oh, here's the price it was going to be, but now, you know, here's $4 off, so you got a good price. And I think the thing is, I don't even know what this promotion's from or where. I think they just jack up the prices an extra, percentage, and then lower that, jack it up $5, lower it $5, so you can just say, hey, we saved you $5, with the idea that now you're thinking, well, I just got $5 free. I'm gonna give it to the Uber driver, so they'll tip more. So Uber and Lyft can pay these drivers less. They already kind of don't pay them a lot anyway, but they can pay them less and have the customer make up the difference. So kind of a win-win for them, but not for the customer. So I don't buy into that. It's like, I pay for a service to get the service. There's not really any need to tip unless it's like excessively nice, which is, kind of what this is supposed to be. Anyway, second driver was, I guess, getting from the train station, or at least a mile away, to the hotel. And that driver she was just very aloof. Didn't say anything almost. I didn't think, like maybe said, have a nice day or something when I was leaving, but no conversation. Like usually the driver's got to start saying something like, how's your day going, whatever, to start a conversation. And I can continue it or just decide how it's going to go from there. But this young lady didn't say anything, and it's like, okay, well. And the car was kind of smelly, and it wasn't really an enjoyable ride. In the end, it just needs to get me from point A to point B. I wouldn't complain if it was a friend taking me there, but it's just a paid service. So I obviously didn't tip on that one, and I was going to leave it 3-star, maybe 4. I didn't want to hurt a rating too much, but I kind of want to suggest do better. However, there is a mark. I just noticed there's a setting for do not match me with this driver again. I thought, well, I guess that's cool. I mean, you don't want to do it too many times because you might not have any drivers left in the area. But for that one, I thought, yeah, there's no reason. I didn't really have a comfortable. They asked at that point, was there anything wrong? No. Anything wrong? Sure. I think no, everything was fine, I guess. But I just kind of said, yeah, I don't want to take her car again. So I did mark that. Now, I don't know if that affects her rating system or Uber or what that goes into. I imagine it goes into some statistics. They probably wouldn't collect that for no reason. I mean, it obviously the reason is to not connect you. I'm sure that part happens. But I think at that point it didn't let me rate anyone because I went to the third driver and or the fourth driver, I guess. No, third driver. And the third driver, I had to kind of swoosh away the old ones. Like, no, I don't need to rate them right now. But now it looks like I can't rate them. So I guess it doesn't matter that much. But the third driver was really nice, very friendly, and we just chatted the whole time there. And that was like cool. I mean, it was like just that's the way you should be as a driver. And I tipped that one a nice tip. I gave me like a $5 tip for probably an 8-minute ride. So that one got a good tip just because, I want to help you out because you're a nice person and you're doing a great job. So those people are the ones I save my tips for. And the fourth driver was nice, didn't say anything. Again, no problem. I would leave a 5-star rating. I just won't leave a tip because it's like, there's really no reason to. So it has to be above and beyond. I did use the Uber instead of walking because I needed to get down to Supercuts in time to get a haircut, which kind of looks the same because I don't. I always use the razor or the trimmer to get it really close, but I also need to make sure it's like somewhat even, once in a while. And I almost left without getting a haircut because my normal lady Lucy wasn't there, and I kind of thought I'll always go to her when I can. But I also thought, well, then I'm gonna have to come back this morning, and I really don't want to do that. So I thought, let's just get it over with. I had left actually. I thought, oh, all right, come back Saturday morning. Then I just about half a mile. I thought, nah. I walked back and I said, let's get it over with. So very nice lady there too. In fact, I had a really great conversation with the lady that worked on my hair. So again, it's like service matters, and I left a nice tip for her. Yeah, but it's already so expensive. Well, for me, it's expensive for the haircut, like $28. I tip maybe $8, so 36. But I only do it like once or twice a year, so it doesn't cost me too much. Okay, and the mic. Well, the mic was after the ice cream, so I walked down to get the ice cream, and they had the layers. So many, well, not as many options as like always. Pineapple, strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, and there was like one or two more. But I just went with the standard, actually chocolate and strawberry, which are really both very good. I kind of wanted to swirl if they could do it, but they said, no, we can stack it though, which is better because then you're not having conflicting tastes. You're kind of on one or the other. It's still off, as the cheapest one is like $3.50, and even that is like, I don't need that high of an ice cream cone. But I like the price. I think they could be charging a lot more, but obviously most people do a larger cone, I'm sure, and get taller and probably pay like $5 or $6. So it works for them, and I think it's a good model. And I like just that they're keeping sort of like the older traditional prices, like In-N-Out does. Then I guess while walking back, I was like going past Pleasanton Hotel, and I got my phone out to take a picture of the creek, and I hear this little tick, 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 and I looked down and I can kind of see it. I thought, no, wait, that's not my mic, is it? And then tick, 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 and it fell over the edge. Because I was hoping it would stop. I was hoping like tick, tick, and I thought, oh, stop. And nope, and it seemed unreal. I was like, this can't be happening. This isn't real. This doesn't happen. But the receiver, I see you have the part that goes on here, the transmitter, and the receiver goes into your phone. That fell off, like pretty much fell off a cliff, fell off the bridge, and like, woo, down into the creek. I just saw it like go down, plunk into the water. What just happened? I can't believe my transmitter just fell. And then how it affected me, it's like I can't do any more, remote or far distance recording. Was I going to anyway? I don't know. Well, now I can't. I might have. I don't know. This trip is mostly about running and stuff, but that just kind of sucked. It took a while to think. And then there was that regret, like maybe I should have jumped down, or like instantly, if I'd moved instantly, would I have been able to save it? Probably not. I mean, because I had my pack, my phone, and I couldn't just like go faster than gravity. I mean, it instantly fell to the ground. So there's like 1/1000. Maybe I can't get rid of that. Maybe I could have saved it, but oh well. Yeah, that was on my mind for a while. Anyway, went to Safeway after that, got a bunch of drinks, and then I had to, or not drinks, but snacks. Still not drinking. But yeah, so I had to get another Uber to get back. So yeah, the 4 Ubers, or Lyfts, I should say. I Lyft, and then I got back and online played some games with friends. So yeah, I covered everything. I did see Amateur Theater, so it still hasn't been torn down. I would have thought they would have done it during the school break, but yeah, school's starting up, so maybe it's like not this year, or they're probably planning the new one. I guess maybe they don't want to tear down the old one until they have a new one planned, but it's still there, so I don't know if they perform there or anyone performs there. Funny, another one is Dean's Cafe, and there is no cafe. There's just a sign. Because I walked by, is there a cafe still at all? It's like, no, the cafe's closed, but they kind of kept the sign. It's nostalgic, and thought, oh yeah, but if you're like thinking, oh, Dean's Cafe, let's go there, it doesn't exist. So just sort of like for tourists, yeah, there is no Dean's Cafe. And Pleasanton Hotel, it's still there. They haven't opened like the new one, and there's like going to be 2 in the same location, but the new one hasn't. I don't think the new restaurant's been open, and that has been like 2 years or 3. I don't know how many years it's been closed since they closed off the main thing, like gastropub. But I just thought it's a place for business, and no one's doing business there. The other half is, but it's just weird to see like a opportunity for business not being done. But pricing and everything. I will say that I did contact DJI. I tried to last night, and their sort of automated chat, AI chat, I'm sure, is a joke. I mean, it's so bad. It's just unbelievable that people will actually just start using it before it's even ready. But it had me going in circles, and it was just awful. I used it again today, and I'm still having problems, but finally I clicked on like a different department, because mine was like replacement, and I finally clicked on like support to use it, because I knew it's like, that's not the place, but if you can't get me, the regular one just wasn't working. So I clicked on that one. I did get to speak to an agent, chat with an agent, and he said, oh, well, yeah, let me transfer you to the other department. It's like, I know, it's like, because I'm in the wrong department, I know, but I kind of said, your system is very bad. Because then it was funny, I said, the system's really bad. He said, oh, okay. And then all of a sudden that first message popped up again, like, what can I help you with? Like, all right, system's really bad. So I just retyped my message. So if your system's so bad, you might as well know this twice. He transferred me, and then the person said, oh, what's the problem? He said, oh, the receiver's gone, and then one of the clips is gone. And he said, oh, okay. He sent a picture, and the picture was like, are these two things that had like arrows going to it, and one arrow is going to the case, another arrow is going to a cable? And I was like, no, the receiver and the charging clip. And said, in fact, it's one to the left of what you just highlighted. It's like both are on the left of what you just highlighted. He said, oh, okay, thanks. And it's like, I don't know if it's a language thing or just wasn't listening, but it's like, that's a case, not a transmitter. And the transmitter was right next to it. So it was weird. But finally it took like 10 minutes, and he said, oh, I'm so sorry. And it had this like copy paste and boilerplate, like, oh, our supply is low, our stock's low, tariffs and things are affecting our stock. So we don't have, basically saying we don't have that stuff to buy and get it on eBay or Amazon. Like, oh, all right, fine. And a lot of their stuff is out of stock on their site. I mean, it's like an unbelievable amount. It's not even for sale right now. So is it the tariffs affecting it? Yeah, but also the thing about DJI being possibly blocked in the US like very soon. That part is hurting. That's kind of separate than tariffs. That's just like, we don't want the government doesn't want their products sold because it's from China. They don't trust it. And you know, it's, yeah, most of it's garbage, but part of it, there's a small amount of, well, this is because China has been so problematic in their dealings, their business, their stealing technology, IP, aggressive moves in the South China Sea. So there's a lot of reasons why, yeah, we need to kind of be stronger against China. So it does affect the companies that are pretty much innocent to this, but it's your government. Like, the same people might blame Americans. It's like, it's not me, it's the government. Well, yeah, but it's like you're on that team. Anyway, I don't want to get too deep in that, but short story long, I ordered another mic. So another mic is coming. So I had to order, like, not the entire thing, like there's a mini version of what I got, like what I got currently, what I had, case, transmitter, two transmitters, one receiver, all this stuff that goes together, and I bring that with me on trips. Because it's smaller than the other one I got at home. And now there's a mini version. It's just one mic, one receiver, and a little tiny pouch. And that's what I ordered. So I'm gonna have an extra one, which I could probably sell on eBay. So I'll actually make maybe I won't lose as much money, but it was frustrating. It's just lost. I mean, basically the money fell off the bridge into the creek. So and I thought about going and getting it. I mean, there was like, I could go get it. That creek's shallow. But it occurred to me, where would I even, like, once I got down there, it's black, it's in the deep, it's murky, how would I even find it? Because I'm standing and looking at the spot, but when I got down there, my perspective would change. And B, it's an electronic piece, and it just got submerged in the creek for probably like several minutes. It's not gonna work anymore. It probably won't. I don't think they're waterproof. I never checked, but I just thought, let it go. It happened. All right, that's it. Let's get out and running and go out running. We'll have some videos on the road. Looking forward to that. Old trails. Not Iron Horse today. I think Iron Horse tomorrow. So it'll be like Pleasanton running today. All right, that's it for now. Cheers.